mic sounds nice. Hey man, it's Friday. And Ramadan is on and popping. Good morning, kinfolk. Make sure y'all hit the bell and subscribe as y'all come into the chat. I know y'all just getting out of bed. According to analytics, my fan base don't get up until the afternoon. But we gonna see. Old Prawl stuck his head in this morning. Chase Manhattan, what up? What up? Good morning, people. Come on in and let's kick it. I just got done watching the news. There's a lot going on. They about to do something about social media. Utah just passed a law where they're not gonna allow, I think, minors on social media without parental permission, without their parents' permission and shit. Is becoming a problem. They actually said that it might even have a curfew where kids can't use it after 10 o'clock or something like that, from 10 to like 6 in the morning without their parents' permission. But they're about to do some real deal regulating on social media, and I think it's very, very necessary. Social media, we shouldn't all be on the same platforms, adults and kids and shit like that. Nah, they should probably have something for kids and shit. Boom, boom. Walaikum salam. Good morning, everybody here. They're making changes to social media. He said, will single moms give permission? I don't know, man. I know that they fed up. They kind of fed up with it. That's what you get when you watching the morning news, world news in the morning, pardon me. They had a scare. One of the airlines, the pilot on one of the airlines, I think it was Southwest, the pilot got sick to his stomach, and before you knew it, he passed out. The pilot passed out on the fucking plane. Can y'all believe that? Imagine being 30,000 feet in the sky and the pilot passes the fuck out in front of everybody. I'm pretty sure that they prepare for things like that because somebody jumped in the seat, but they still needed a co-pilot, you know what I'm saying, to do communications and shit like that with the traffic control towers and shit. Luckily, you know God is always on time. Luckily, there was a pilot on board who just happened to be flying. A pilot from a whole nother airline. Ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Just happened to be on board. And he was able to hop into the cockpit and get everybody home safe. I thought that was wild as hell, man. But God is always on time, man. Word up. Frank, what's up? I'm here to talk about a few things and shit. I got some great information last night about this situation with Troy Ave and Taxstone. I'm gonna read it off in just a minute. Pee Wee, good morning. As y'all can see, the seasons are changing really, really rapidly. We at the end of March, April showers next. We might not even get no showers. He said Taxstone out of here. About a little 20, then the Fed's gonna roast him. Let me read y'all what he was convicted of. He said Troy's sick. Why would Troy be sick? Pretty sure his whole dilemma is over with. The trial's over. What he did, what he had to do, and they probably gonna I don't know, turn him loose. He said it's still snowing in Cleveland. So what time you think he looking at? He got about 6 or 7 years in already. He got between 6 or 7 years already. So they can't take that away from him. He gonna need that. But let me run off everything that he was convicted of. Count 1. Murder in the second degree for the killing of Ronald McFadder. He was found now not guilty. Count 1A. Manslaughter in the first degree for the killing of Ronald McFadder. Guilty. Count 2. Attempted murder in the second degree for shooting Troy Ave. He was found not guilty of shooting Troy Ave. Assault in the first degree for Troy Ave. He was convicted of assault against Troy Ave. He got assault in the first degree for Maggie Heshado. He was found guilty. Count 5, assault in the first degree for Christopher Vincent, not guilty. Count 5A, assault in the second degree for Christopher Vincent, guilty. Count 6, criminal possession of a weapon in the second degree with intent to use unlawfully against another person, guilty. In count 7, criminal possession of a weapon in the second degree outside of a home or place of business. He was found guilty on that one too. I just want to point out, because we was talking about aggravated assaults and shit like that yesterday. He was found, count 2, he was found not guilty of attempted murder in the second degree. But he was found guilty of assault in the first degree. I know it sounds like he got loose when he beat that attempted murder, but I'm here to tell y'all that attempted murder carries more than aggravated assault. If he got assault in the first degree, that's probably aggravated assault. But, yeah, attempted murder, aggravated assault is a worse charge than attempted murder. I know this from experience and shit. They tried to trap me with I had attempted murder back in the day. They tried to trap me by saying, how about you just plead guilty to aggravated assault when we dropped the attempted murder? My lawyer jumped on the table. No, not a chance. So, yeah, he's on his way. I'm pretty sure he's glad the trial is over with. Now he can exhale and shit. Being pre-trial detained, that's a bad motherfucker. He was there for a long time. I know people to talk to him. Pretty sure he's glad to be moving on to the next step. He said, stay in school, kids. The streets is donezo. He said his lawyers got a thing. It was almost a mistrial. Did you see Troy the video dance? And his new video was called I Won. Nah. Tax should thank Casanova for the help. Yeah. That goes back to niggas running their mouth. Gangster guerrilla niggas running their mouth. They got Casanova on wiretap saying, man, Taxstone shot up the whole shit. And I don't know if they was able to use that, but it definitely would make a jury prejudice. He was down for 6 years before the trial. Good morning. I think Troy is guaranteed 1 year in prison for his testimony. I wonder where he would go to do that 1 year at. Where y'all think he gonna do that 1 year at? What do y'all reckon he gonna do that 1 year at? Rikers Island, segregation. I wouldn't go to segregation doing a bullet. If he only doing a bullet, he can't go to segregation. It's only a year. He can't do that. He'll lose the rest of whatever credibility he has. Troy, if you watching this and you got to go sit down for an ace, do it in population, fam. Just deal with them niggas. He said PC for sure. Rikers Island, PC, and then go upstate to get a number, and then he's coming right back down to come home. He said, "Is it time served for Troy Ave?" Troy Ave bailed out. He didn't have no significant time, man. He was never in jail for any length of time. Shit. He on a plate wherever he go if he not in PC. He on a plate? Why would he be on a plate? Cause Tax was in the Blizzards. I seen Taxstone say on Vlad TV that he made up his own blood set. He just made it up. He said he sat for a few months. Okay. Nothing significant though. He spent 10 months on the island and bailed out. Troy Ave was in jail. Hold on. Troy Ave was in jail for 10 months. He gonna have to do some type of state time getting charged with a pistol. Troy Ave was in jail for 10 months. He said, yes, Troy Ave. For real? I ain't know that. God damn. Where he do the 10 months at? He said, nah, 3 months. They said 10 months. Where did he do the time at? It was 2 months. I didn't think it was 10 months. I didn't recall him being gone. That's almost a year. He bailed out for $500,000. He will have time served on the island. So he did the 2 months on Rikers Island. He did the tombs in Manhattan. They said he wasn't on Rikers Island. So he wasn't on Rikers Island, but y'all saying he got 2 months in on a bullet. He got to bring the 10 months. Where y'all expect him to do that at? The remainder of the bit, if he got time in and he pled guilty to a year, he's going to the county. That's Rikers Island. For the remainder of the bit. I don't know. Good morning, everybody. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell. He said that was before he ratted, though. He still get his time served. If he served time, if he wasn't on no parole or nothing like that, you get your time. You get your time served. He said he definitely going to Rikers Island. You got to get a year in the day to leave the county. 12 months. He owe him 10. That's it. So, now that this is going on, do y'all think Troy Ave still has a career in entertainment? Y'all think he gonna go do the 10 months and come back and be an MC again? Can he jump back in the loop? His last couple of music videos have been solid. I fuck with him. He said months. His career is over. If he got a year in the state, he only doing 5 to 6 months. They might bring him to Valhalla. He said, nah, he wasn't popping before this trial. He was popping in New York before this, the shooting, not the trial. That's been like 6 years ago. He was popping. He was one of the only New York artists who was getting regular rotation on the radio. If K Slate wasn't playing your music and you was from New York, you wasn't getting on unless you was one of the big dogs. You had to be one of the big dogs. They was playing the fuck out of down south music in New York. They still do. I'll say it publicly. Only person that I heard on the radio from New York was Troy Ave and Pop Smoke. I never heard nobody being played regularly on the radio in New York that's from New York. Not regularly. I'd have to sit here and like dig. This public information, the wu-tang had some differences with Hot 97, so they wasn't on there and shit. Who was they playing? Y'all comments coming kind of fast. Y'all should try to super chat some of these, please. He said he's in real estate. He don't really need entertainment. He was never a big deal in New York. He stayed above water, though. He was the top guy for a minute in New York. I was there. I seen it. He was on the radio. He was the guy for a minute. That's why this happened with Taxstone. He wasn't picking with nobody else. He was picking with Troy and shit. At this time, Troy was the guy. Charlotte, North Carolina. What up? He was popping. The New York album was crazy. He was on the radio in 2014. That's what's up. Good morning, everybody. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so you get the notifications. Flint. He had Raekwon, Nori, and Prodigy on one track. It's not murder, so he'll be free. They were calling him a newer version of 50 Cent. That was correct. He was never the guy. I wasn't a big Troy Ave fan musically, but he had something going on. Somebody liked him. All of this BS is over. Manolo Rose. New York City, the album was dope as hell. GS9 had New York before their arrest. That's one song. That's one song. Bobby Shmurda had one song. I don't think Bobby Shmurda ever is gonna. I don't think he ever gonna be a rapper again. I don't think he ever gonna be a rapper again. I think he was him and his guys were some dudes that was on the block doing their thing, hustling and taking a little bit of their money that they was getting off the block and going to a studio, playing around and fucking around and hit a lick. Boom, that shit blew up. But of course, you're confronted with the fact that you got to do a follow-up, and he ain't did no follow-ups. He said Bobby had 3 songs. Did he? Troy Ave was a parody rapper who tried to embody the Paid in Full movie. GS9 had one song on somebody else's beat. That's kind of how I read it. He said the interior looks butter, Gully. Oh, it ain't nothing but parquet in this motherfucker, man. All this shit parquet. Parquet. Cashmere Black. Can Tax be home in a few years? No, he cannot. I'm sorry. No, he cannot. He's going to be in jail a few more years. Probably almost double figures. Even though he got 7 in, he probably going to be in jail for about another 7 to 10 years. That's my professional opinion on the situation. Yeah. Some of them charges and shit, they don't go away and shit. Like some of the charges that they convicted him of some serious charges. Just because he didn't get murder 1, they'll give you murder 1 time with them other charges and shit. He said, what's up with that workout? I'm in a movie. I'm shooting this weekend. Down in the South Carolina area and shit. And I've been in the gym like a motherfucker. I got a scene with my shirt off. Y'all gonna see me. I'm probably big as I done been on the streets. Yeah. Normally niggas get big. Nah, bro, I know butter when I see it. He said, I'm about to hit the way that dips now. The chat be lying. They don't have no Troy Ave music playing in the whip. Name 3 Troy Ave songs without Google. I can't. Manslaughter Sweet in Alabama could have did about 3 to 4 years. Tax could have got life for hating. When keeping it real goes wrong. What's up with the interviews, Gully? What you mean? What you mean? I just unleashed a typhoon on the internet a few days ago. That Blue Da Vinci shit, I didn't start it. I escalated it. And then after him came Jay Diggs and shit. I give y'all pertinent, relevant content. Shit that's popping right now. Shit that'll change the world right now. So, in between time, I'm forced to, I don't even like doing this all the time. But I'm forced to come in here and show my face because people actually like to hear my my commentary. That's what I was told. Soul Country Vegan, send your boy a package. Where you at, man? I can have you come to my trailer and cook for me this weekend and shit. You ever been on a movie set? Man, hit me up, man. Let me see where your location at, man. See if you can come out, feed the stars and shit. Cashmere Black, appreciate the information. You got it. Derek Anderson said, Big Meech is coming home a god. Big Meech went to jail, of God. That's all that we have contained within this chat. If you look like me, you God. I don't know what type of rebuttal you thought you was going to get for that. I mean, hey, man. And I just want to say this. I ain't got no personal campaign against BMF. I just feel that at this point, in my mid-40s, selling drugs and shit like that, that shit is kind of beneath me and shit. Like, at this point, if you ain't found another hustle, we was selling drugs as kids. You watch the BMF show, they started out when they was kids. How the fuck you still selling dope? You ain't found not one thing that you can sell besides this shit? You mean to tell me we gotta put our life on the line for the rest of our fucking life because you can't find nothing else to sell? Terry tried to start a car service on the BMF show. Meech wasn't with that. He threw his books out the window. Threw his books out the window. Tax was just a grown hater. My man said, "Good day. Who are you and where are you from? I never saw you before." I'm from parts unknown. I'm internationally known as the dribble god. I changed my name for about a week. I was Big Brother Dribble Almighty. But my older brother called me. He said, "Nigga, you could never be Big Brother Dribble." So I had to stand down. I was like, okay, damn. Hey, yo. He said I could never be Big Brother Dribble, so I didn't even know that he was watching me like that, man. What's this Big Brother Dribble shit, nigga? You ain't no Big Brother Dribble. What the fuck is you talking about? I'm the dribble. That's what he said. That's what he said. He said, internationally known, locally accepted. Oh, I'm not locally accepted at all. The locals hate me. This is the streets. Like Boosie said, he ain't gonna make it. Man, Boosie is one of, let's talk about him briefly. Boosie is one of the most ignorant black men online. When Lord Jamar left Vlad TV because of his disparaging remarks against the Nation of Islam and Minister Louis Farrakhan, he had to go find somebody to replace Lord Jamar. Now let's bear with me. Lord Jamar, righteousness, brand Nubian, pro-black, probably will be a decent representative of the black populace, Lord Jamar. After all, we were following them. This is brand Nubian. All for one, right? He was replaced by Boosie. Boosie is a dumb, ignorant ass nigga. One thing about me, I know a dumb, ignorant ass nigga just by seeing him. He ain't even got to open his mouth. I could just look at him from top to bottom. Yeah, this is probably an ignorant nigga right here. Sometimes I'm wrong. 99% of the time I'm right. Ignorant nigga. My ignorant nigga alarm just went off. This nigga ignorant. He can't even fucking pronounce economy. These are the type of people that are elected and looked at as official. Let me tell you how dumb this nigga is. This nigga got a voice and a platform. He's online telling people that we should give money, donations, to a motherfucker for jumping on 6ix9ine. We got black leaders, political prisoners. We got organizations that need funding. Monkey, you fucking dumb monkey, you monkey. We got organizations that need funding. And with your platform, you tell people to get a money to a motherfucker that jumped on 6ix9ine. Some shit that don't even mean nothing to nobody. Nobody cares about 6ix9ine. Nobody care about the nigga that jumped on him. Nobody cares, period. You feel me? Nobody cares. But you got this dumb, black, ignorant ass nigga always online talking like he represent black people. You don't. You a dumb nigga. You a dumb nigga. How do I know you dumb? Because everything that come out your mouth is destruction, desperation, death, death, death. You a dumb nigga. You need to wear a muzzle. Nobody should listen to you. Straight up. Straight up. Straight up. It gets annoying. Then you have people in the comments that be tagging them niggas like they the voice of reasoning or some shit. Do you know I had good grades in school? Do you know I had good grades in school? Do you know I got a high IQ? This nigga can't lead me. This nigga don't even own anything. He don't even own anything. Nah. This monkey don't own nothing. So he shouldn't say nothing. You just a monkey. That ain't even your platform, nigga. That's Vlad's platform. You don't have your own because you're a lazy monkey. That's something that afflicts black people. Being lazy and subservient. So you got nothing. Your music is outdated. You got nothing, nigga. So all you do is get on online with your gold chains on and get to talking slick. Now shut your dumb ass up. Tired of you niggas, man. Niggas don't be getting no money. Y'all under the impression that these niggas get money. Where they getting it from? Where they getting it from? I got an album out. Ain't nobody getting rich selling no fucking music. Drake or somebody. He said this man. Get tired of dumb niggas, man. This nigga shouldn't be in front of the class talking. He don't raise his hand in class. Y'all think Boosie was raising his hand answering questions in class? Hands off, Virginia. I appreciate your super chat. Y'all think Boosie was raising his hand in class answering questions? Do y'all? Hell no. So why the fuck is you answering questions now? Why are you answering questions now? Nobody should listen to you. You shouldn't speak. You feel me? You shouldn't speak. And you stand before a bunch of 85ers, black people. Easy to be led in the wrong direction. Hard to be led in the right. Because of niggas like this. This nigga don't say anything positive. Tell me whenever y'all ever heard Boosie say something thorough. Tell me. Tell me. We could be here all day. Y'all ever heard Boosie say anything thorough? He ever tell you how to get some money? He ever tell you how to clean up your act? He ever tell you how to pursue some information that could change your life? He ever tell you how to get in shape? None of that. None of that. And the only reason people listen to him is because he's reputed to have had someone killed. More destruction. This is a monkey. Niggas should never say nothing. And stop tagging them niggas to me. Them niggas not intelligent like me. I got here being intelligent. Period. He said he do sometime. That nigga don't never say nothing thorough. Niggas thorough should be telling him, yo, man, shut the fuck up. You talk to me. Like I said that shit about Manos last year. Man, shut the fuck up. Nobody should listen to you niggas. You didn't decide to be a leader until you became a rapper, nigga. You ain't nobody identify no leadership skills in you. You didn't decide to open your mouth until you became a rapper. I've been running teams my whole life. Coach gave me the ball as a kid, man. Run these men. Tell these men what to do. Run this squad. Win with this squad. I'm a leader. I was born this way. Well, nobody listening to them niggas. You think them niggas would get up in front of a team and lead somebody? Boosie? Y'all think Boosie can get in front of a team and lead somebody? Do y'all? Impossible. Don't got it in him. Don't got it in him. He don't. So don't come here acting like you a leader, nigga. You not. He said and Vlad exploited him. That's what you do to monkeys. That's what you do to monkeys. Come to the circus and look at my monkey. Come on, get on front of camera, monkey. Come on. That's what he is, a monkey. Never call no plays in the huddle, nigga. You don't got no direction. Nobody follows you. I got PA Niz for locks, man. Come through, fuck with your boy and shit. He said he doing way worse. These niggas that use platforms to give out bad information is doing way worse. I told this nigga the other day. In my comments talking slick. I said, you worse than these niggas with pistols. You worse than these niggas with pistols. You know why? Because you do your slime ball shit with a smile. Motherfucker wouldn't expect you. And that's how they give us Boosie, with a smile. Vlad TV. He said, why are you aggressive with dudes that shouldn't be on my level? I'm not getting aggressive. I'm teaching a class. Stop questioning the teacher, my nigga. At some point, the austerity might come out. Run to the dictionary and look that up. The austerity might come out during the lesson. You feel me? Don't come in here fucking around if you ain't got your dribble right. Don't ever forget that. You know what I mean? In order to play on a team, I had to have good grades. Remember that. In order to be the dribble, I had to be good in school first, goddammit. I never would have got to the squad. Period. He said no knowledge of self. Nah, zero knowledge of self. No pride, no nothing, man. Word. Tiffany said, teach me. It's nothing like a smart man. I'm moist. Katrina, hit me on Instagram. We can go Katrina with it. Oh, shit. Austerity of a stern demeanor. He said, where in South Carolina will you be? Would be dope to meet you. You can't meet me unless you bought something. Why would I meet a stranger? Have you bought anything? Me and you can't hang out, pimp. Tax is to blame. Tax is to blame for himself. He should have never wrote that letter to the judge and Tax wouldn't have flipped. He said, Katrina with it. You something. Boom, boom. He said, start from the top. Can't knock off the ones at the bottom. Jay-Z not doing nothing. Jordan nothing. Wayne nothing. I think Jay-Z has done a wonderful job. Do you listen to his music? Do you listen to music, or do you just skim through it? Do you listen to music, or do you just skim through it? Y'all don't listen to Jay-Z music and get information? Y'all don't get information listening to Hove? Boom, 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 boom. Connect Bernstein, I appreciate your super chat. The Clippers beat the Thunder last night. I'm glad they got that nigga. Shot Jay-Z or some shit. He talk a lot of shit. He nice, but he talk a lot of shit. I don't think he said some slick shit about LeBron. My man said Jay-Z is a snake, Gully. Where you get that from? Bearded THRU, peace. If Jay-Z really care about black people, I don't know how y'all barred him from. I don't know what y'all did with Jay-Z. Jay-Z's from the projects. I don't know what the fuck. He said Jay-Z only talk about money and himself. I think during the course of talking about money, he tell you how to get a little bit. He tell you how to get a little bit, right? He said they simple, that's why they don't get no information from Jay-Z. He said, Jay ain't that dude. Stop. We should be commending 50 Cent. No. You should be commending the dribble. I did all this, I didn't write a verse. What young mainstream rappers do you like? Leaf Ward, Philly. Leaf Ward. Jay-Z says, stop selling drugs from the house your mama renting. Jay-Z talk about real estate, art, plenty of hustles. You should come to Charleston, South Carolina for our true black history and educational lessons. I hear you, G. Queen's Flip, good or bad for the culture? He's probably good for his family, which makes it good for the culture. He's earned it. Queen's Flip ain't held nobody up to get where he at. They call Jay-Z a snake because he climbed out the barrel. I think I agree with you. He said, thumbs up for you, King, and a subscription. Tiffany, follow me on Instagram. You're proactive this morning. Follow me on IG. The show continues. It gets greater than this. Good morning, everybody. It's 1,000 of us here. It's 1,000 of us here. I came up on Goody Mob and Outkast here in ATL. Never seen Jay-Z here, man. Dame does more than Jay. You doing more than Jay, big bro. So, in order for Jay-Z to be considered charitable, he got to come to Atlanta and get. He got to come to Atlanta, pass out turkeys or some shit. Tell me, please tell me. When y'all say that people owe us, y'all sound like the crab barrel, man. Y'all sound like the crab barrel when y'all gonna say that shit about me, surely. What is he doing for the community? He's rich. What is he doing? What is he doing for the community? What is he doing for the community? Y'all gonna do that to me in a minute. I know. It's been tried already. When that nigga 10 Toes Town first came online, he came on saying, what is they doing for the community? Him and Hassan Campbell, they got all these followers. What are they doing for the community? Nothing. Nothing. Lead by example. LBE. Tune in, get your dribble right. That's all you got coming. That's all you got coming. He said, sounds like begging to me. Sounds like fucking begging to me too, man. Yeah. That's what you got coming. How another person owe you something. People be crazy. Crazy as a motherfucker. I went through this conversation with my man. I got a homie that hate Jay-Z. I said, fam, what you got against Hove? Like, where did this come from? Where did this come from? I said, where did this come from? Like, he couldn't tell me and shit. And he started talking about the community and shit. I'm like, man, I ain't giving you niggas nothing. He said, Gully, you criticize my son. I don't have anything against my son. I don't have anything against Mano or none of them niggas. I'm way better than them niggas. I done blew past them niggas. Them niggas both was rappers and shit. I ain't got nothing against them niggas. Blew past them niggas. Them niggas ain't making no impact. No impact. My son, Mice, you was better off working with me, man. I probably could have extended your shelf life, man, a little bit. You hopped your ass in front of this train. It was never the same, man. Oh, shit. Eastside G's, they don't talk down on Jay-Z because they don't promote the monkey foolishness. Oh, he said they talk down on Hov because he don't promote the monkey. Okay, the monkey business. What's your Instagram? I am Gully TV _ Come on over, Tiff. I am Gully TV _ He said, my son is a highly respected activist. Let's talk about him for a minute. Someone who I don't have anything against. A black man like me. Mama black like mine. I did an interview. I don't know if y'all seen this interview. I did an interview with Independent Dope. Y'all see my interview with Independent Dope? Independent Dope was interviewing me in Philly, and he said, I gotta make a confession to you. I said, what's up? He said, remember that situation happened with you and my son? I said, yeah. He said, I'm the one that sent him your post. I said, wow, you serious? He said, yeah, man, I sent him your post, and he misconstrued it. He took it the wrong way and started going at you. So this is evidence that I did nothing wrong, because the person that sent it to him was basically sent it to him, sharing it with him. Like, look at this situation. My son, you have your own platform. This is something that's being covered by Gully TV. We gonna share it with you. He was sharing it with him. He took a share from Independent Dope. He just told me. He said he just started going crazy on you. He said, man, I didn't know what the fuck that was about. I didn't know what the fuck it was about either. But the fact that you barked up this tree You deserve calamity. You deserve for the tree to fall on you and shit. But yeah, that nigga attacked me for nothing. His whole situation has been in shambles ever since. He continued to go downhill. Continued to go downhill. And K. Slayton passed away. You know he was famous for keeping dead niggas alive. Ain't no more K. Slay. Ain't no more K. Slay. Put 200 washed up niggas on a song. That shit over with. You gotta figure out how to get by now. You could have been fucking with the dribble. K. Slay ain't around to put 200 of you washed up niggas on one record. So I gotta figure out something else to do, man. But hey, man, I'm just a basketball player, man. That's all. Yeah. Good morning, everybody. It's 1,000 people here, 200 likes. That's terrible. He said, taxi fav confessionals jump to conclusions all the time. Don't pay him any attention. She said, what's your sign? I'm God body. That's my sign. I'm a 7. I was born in October, but you just asked me my sign. 7. How you rock with Hassan Campbell and not my son? I talked to Hassan on the phone. Hassan never attacked me. Me and Hassan got into it years ago because he said something about the Nation of Islam. I grew up in the Nation of Islam. I be having issues with the Nation of Islam sometimes, but I could say it. You know why? Because my mom paid that #2 poor charity for like 35 years. That's like paying tithes and shit for y'all that don't know. So if motherfuckers say something about the Nation of Islam and I don't like it, I might say something depending on how I feel that day. You understand what I'm saying? I come up under the fruit. I was raised under the fruit. So that's what happened. But my son, he just got in my business for no reason. After I helped him, I filmed him before. Bang Bang Boogie. I filmed a freestyle video with my son before. This nigga get online, attack me, then forgot who I was, or maybe he didn't. All in all, it was a bad decision. But I don't even consider him, and y'all shouldn't either. Ain't he cooked? Do anybody got a fork? Is there a fork in the house? Stick it in him. Remember that K-Shine kick? See if he dead yet. Oh, shit. He said, you only on Jay-Z because he a billionaire. What does Jay-Z being a billionaire, how does that benefit me? How does that benefit me? What I don't like is my people not having common sense. That's hard, man. Y'all don't have common sense. People need to stop it. The truth of the matter is, for 7 straight summers, critics might not admit it, but nobody in rap did it quite like Sean did it. Bottom line. And he said that probably almost 20 years ago. Yes, indeedy. All right, the sun is up now. I can turn my lights off. He said, I got to clock in. Go get your money. Go get your money, pimp. He said, yeah, no common sense. Yeah, it's bad. Good morning, everybody. Taxstone found guilty. Manslaughter. He got tick to do. He does. I don't know what when it's sentencing or whatever and shit. I probably could have looked it up, but I think he gets sentenced in June. Troy Reed really disappointed with the Alpo DVD. It's officially over with. Who told you that? Who told you that the Troy Reed documentary was over with? I think Troy sat on he left the pot on the stove too long. He probably got some shit that people don't have, but it ain't a market for Alpo. It ain't no market for Alpo no more. It's gone. It's over, y'all. He gets sentenced April. One person say 16th, one person say 17th, and one person say the 19th. Sound like he got 3 sentencing. Will you be tapping into more movies if given the opportunity? Oh, I'm an actor now. I'm an actor now. I'm an actor now. I ran straight through that door. I got comfortable reading lines and studying and shit. I'm an actor now. I can do that. You're going to see me in a lot of movies and shit. You're going to see me in a lot of... Watch. I'm like, I can't believe he did it. And he still acts the same. That's because they casted me as the dribble. That's the director said. He said, oh, man, I want you to be you, man. What? Yeah, let's get it on. Since we on here, let's show you some things. Now that I'm an actor. This is a script right here. These, 1, 2, it's probably like 12 pages and shit. This is all my dialogue. It's highlighted and shit. Some of the lines I had to alter to make it sound a little bit more like me. But these are my lines and shit. I got cue cards and shit to help me and you know, digest, memorize and shit. Being an actor is like preparing for a recital. If you ever had to go say a speech in front of your church, or you had to do a speech somewhere or some shit, that's all acting is and shit. You got to remember your lines and say them confidently. That's it. But yeah, y'all, that's what it is now. I changed the my profile on Instagram. It don't say media outlet anymore. It don't. It says actor. That's what it says on my Instagram. So if you follow me on Instagram, or if you're not, come on through. I am Gully TV _. I'm an actor now. My son, I'm going to have y'all all in my trailer this weekend. I'm going to have y'all in my trailer this weekend. I'm going to let y'all see for yourself. He said, time is running out on your acting career. I'm a director. I can be an actor for the rest of my life. How you think I knew the nigga that filmed the movie? He's a director like me. Don't kick that broke nigga out. We need these types of guys around and shit. Thank you. TikTok is about to be done and over with. They have a problem with TikTok because of the Chinese. I think they probably going to censor it in the U.S. He's facing manslaughter. I don't know what that carry in New York. I know that everybody that I know that ever got manslaughter was happy to get it. He said, keep going. We need our hater. That's how the world go round. I think it's corny. The hate for Troy Ave is real. I've been reaching out to you about a film. My email address is gullytvboss@gmail. Shit, I don't know what your intentions was. You needed me to assist you behind the camera, or you needed a writer. I do all of that, script writing. But if you, gullytvboss@gmail. He said it carried 5 to 15. He said, I had to do school and church plays or scripts, so I quit both. I remember being in the church plays and shit like that. Anybody here was in the church plays? I was raised in the Nation of Islam, but I was a part of a group when I was a kid called the Interfaith Youth Group. And it was, everybody in the group was from a different religious background. We had Muslims there, Christians, Baptists, Hebrew Israelites. We all was in this youth group. We used to have bake sales and do car washes and have ice cream socials, and we did plays and shit. So I've been working my thespian chops. I was always involved, even when I was in college. Give me a part. Straight up. Straight up. Shout out to the Black Action Society, Slippery Rock University. I'm still around, y'all. How can Troy Ave be to blame when Taxstone pulled the trigger? Some people said the Taxstone, Troy might have provoked him by having Banger punch him in the face. He said, indeed, I've been in plays since middle school. Word. He said, what was my stats and average per game when I can't remember no fucking stats, man. I got a 3-point record in junior high school and shit. I hit 8 threes in a game before. I think that record's still there. Wilson. I hit 8 threes in the game before. I don't remember no motherfucking stats, man. I just dominate shit. I can't keep up with triple doubles and shit like that, man. I dominate shit. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. I could have this explains the dominance. I could have had 6 points in the game and dominated the game. This motherfucker just turned this shit out. He ain't have a 6. Who did all the damage? Such and such did all the motherfucking scoring. Mill was just dominating and shit. He said Gilly better than Gully. Facts. I dogged Philly niggas my whole time in prison. I ain't had no problems with nobody from Philly in basketball except for a nigga named Lenny. He was a little older than me and shit. He played for LaSalle. And Mario Mitchell from 15th and Erie Avenue. I said Mario's name to Gilly one time in South Beach, and he almost passed the fuck out. He grabbed his chest. I swear to God. It might be on camera. Look up Gully TV, Gilly the Kid interview. It might be on camera. Nigga grabbed his chest. Was like, oh my goodness. You know him? He said, man, you dropping some heavy names. Yeah, I know him, man. Me and that nigga used to get it the fuck in, yo. Just get it the fuck in, but Aubrey Green, South Philly, these names I'm dropping, these niggas are fucking assassins and shit. Aubrey Green from South Philly. I was listening to Rashid Bey tell his story, his basketball story. He ended up being a big deal at St. Joe's, I believe, before Jameer Nelson. First thing come out of his mouth, he's from South Philly, and he came up under Aubrey Green. Me too. Arb had me under the wing too at VQ. Yeah. I'm just telling y'all, you gonna get I'm banning you from the channel for life. If anything, I'm banning you for life. So if y'all being sarcastic or playing around, I ain't playing. I'm kicking you out of here for life. I don't want your types in my chat and shit, cause this ain't no game. I want y'all to see it. I'm about to start zapping motherfuckers off my channel. I want y'all to see it with y'all own eyes. Maurice Rice, he played for Strawberry Mansion. Nah, that's dude that played against LeBron. He's younger than me and shit. Anybody else? He said zap then, okay. Anybody else? He said yes, remove people that don't fit. Anybody else want to go? Y'all want to see more bodies disappeared out the chat? Y'all want to see more people get shot? Put a thumbs up if you want to see more people get clapped. He said they don't know you around. A lot of Philly dudes and nothing but real talk come out their mouth when you are mentioned. I know it. He said, get another body. I'm looking for somebody to fuck up. They acting right now. They know I ain't fucking around. Hey, who want to go? Who want to go? Just give me a reason. You think think guns would have been involved if Troy threw the punch? I don't know. But I will say this. I have a phobia of punching people in the face. I do. I used to punch motherfuckers in their mouth all the time. When you ask about me, ask about that part too. I used to punch a lot of motherfuckers in their mouth and shit. You know what I'm saying? And zero tolerance and shit. That's how you get a lot of punches off and shit. Niggas that punch motherfuckers in the mouth a lot. You grew up with guys like me that used to punch on niggas a lot. We would do it with no warning and shit, right? We would just do it with no warning. I stopped doing that shit once a lot of niggas started getting... I had a homeboy named Hercules. He threw a punch, he couldn't take it back. He couldn't take it back. It kind of changed my life and shit. It did. He said, we remember that Unkasa story. How do you feel about the outcome of the case? I'm not moved one way or another, man. Both of them guys had talent, had some things going on for themselves. They fumbled the ball. Taxstone fumbled the ball, and fuck Troy dribbled up in the process. Troy gonna be all right, but Taxstone was the top podcaster around before this shit happened. He said, I slapped the cat in high school. He's still mad about that. We in our 40s. Man, I be places all the time. Niggas be gritting on me and shit like that. And I be like, damn, I ain't even that type of nigga no more, man. I be wanting to apologize and shit. Like, there's things I be wanting to apologize for. I used to do a lot of robbing, too, and shit. I did. And, you know, sometimes you'll see some people that, you know, your victims and shit. You're not like that no more. You're not even with that no more. Like, and it's just a fucked up feeling. Make you feel bad and shit. Like, damn, man. But, hey. Boom, 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 boom. He said Tax fumbled. He would be up. Yeah, I was going to slide the fuck out of JoJo Capone when I ran into him and shit. He was on here joking and shit. That wasn't no joke. I'm over it now. I'm not. Success didn't carry me. I was going to break his face when I seen him. He was on here clowning, making jokes. He even had one of my homies on here that I was beefing with. That nigga, that big nigga that jumped out, that's my homeboy, lived across the street from me. He'll tell y'all. He'll tell y'all. He'll tell y'all. Oh, he'll whoop your ass. Hey, Young, get on here and tell the truth. Hey, yo, he will. He'll get on here and say, oh, I was about to kick his ass. That's my young nigga, but he'll whoop you, nigga. I'm dead serious. Word. He said it's not that fun. It is when you're getting paid for it. I got over 1,000 people here. $33 super chat. I came here flat broke. Hold on. Take that out. It's fun. It's fun. You niggas be mad at us. Y'all be mad at us. Why did he said, why did JoJo Capone start to beef with you in the first place? He didn't start beefing with me. He was beefing with the Dipset. Nigga never did nothing to me. I never did nothing to me. He got kicked off of what's it called? Gangster Chronicles podcast, and he got mad and started calling MCA the snitch. Do anybody here believe that MCA the snitch? I didn't, and don't nobody here believe it. So that's what happened. And he came with his personality to use for the Dipset. Not me. I knock your ass out in front of them GDs, nigga. Straight up. We ain't got I ain't want to talk about it or nothing. We not about to play no internet games because I don't have the composure and shit. I'm one of them niggas get mad and shit and just lose it. So we not about to do none of that. But if I happen to walk up on you, punch you out your shoe, ask Unkasa, ask Un. When me and Un was rolling together heavy, I wouldn't say that I was his bodyguard or security or nothing like that, but I kind of like took on that because he's a little dude and shit. So when we would be places, ask him. He said, I respect you for not fighting your OG. That's a sign of respect. And it needed to be deaded. That wasn't no sign of respect. I can't beat him. I was going to pop his ass. I didn't want to shoot him. And he didn't want to be shot, so he didn't put his hands on me and shit. I got shootings on my jacket before him. I made the news for shooting an older nigga and shit. He know that. He didn't want to do anything to me, and I didn't want to do it. Fight him for what? Nobody fights him. Fuck I'm a fighting for. The nigga sitting on the car don't fight him. Fuck I'm a fighting for. He said, Poncho, salutations and respect. I appreciate you. Un said you bit someone's face off. Yeah, a guy swung at me. He threw a punch at me. And I lost it. I just told y'all here that I lose it. Don't that sound like a motherfucker that done lost it? Biting people? Biting people? That's not normal. I lose it. So I be chill, man. My chef called me. I got a chef in the Carolinas. I'm trying to hire to come cook on my tour bus. Good morning, everybody. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so you get the notifications. Do that. It's Friday. We got gym and we got weekend preparations. He said, hey, yo, somebody bit me in 2004. Oh, yeah, when you get bit, you don't forget it. That's why I do it to motherfuckers. You ain't gonna never forget throwing your motherfucking hands at me. You threw a punch at me, Cynthia's boy. Don't you know I'm all the boy that she got, just me and my brother? And you threw a punch at me. I have to try to remove something from your body. I need parts of your body, fam. Yeah. I never heard of a person taking guns to the hospital after getting shot. I've been a fan since watching you since I was a little guy. Smack DVDs was my social media. We didn't have the internet. How long does it take for shipping on PA Nits? They get shipped out right away, fam. It's gonna be there any better fighters, Philly dudes or DC dudes. I never fought anybody from DC. I fought some Philly niggas before. Philly niggas get busy. They say the DC right there with them. I believe they have a mutual respect. You never hear any wars about Philly and DC in the federal system. I believe both cities full of damn fools know they'll kill each other in that system, so they just leave it alone. He said, the dribble said, I need parts of your body. I do. Straight up. Good morning, everybody. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you get the notifications. Damn, I've been here. It's an hour. Y'all let me get here an hour. Tiffany Coles, I'm about to accept your friend request, and I'm gonna accept anybody else who sent me one on Instagram at @IamGullyTV_. I got a big day ahead of me. The dribble is immaculate, and I'm gonna show y'all this weekend. Peace.